Okay, so how does a claim work? Well, I'm going to draw a little diagram now that'll show you what I'm going to tell you when I see you. So, off we go. You've had an accident. Unfortunately, there are no miracles on offer. We can't go back in time. All we can try to do is achieve the best outcome possible for you. And that essentially is to try and win some compensation. So, you've had an accident. Crash, bang, wallop, I'm afraid. So how do we get from accident to compensation? Well, broadly speaking, there are 3 hurdles that we need to pass over. So I can draw them in. So we need to do a hurdles race. The first hurdle is drawn as the largest because it's the most important. If we can't get over that hurdle, we're not going to succeed in the claim. The first hurdle represents liability, which is simply the legal word for fault. If we can't establish that it's somebody else's fault, you're not going to win your claim. If you go out and do something plain silly and hurt yourself, you're not going to win a claim. So, assuming we can get past liability, the other 2 hurdles are to do with how much compensation you will win. The first of the value hurdles relates to your pain and suffering. You get a certain amount for pain and suffering. We'll need to obtain medical evidence to establish that, but broadly speaking, the more serious your injuries, the more compensation you get. The second hurdle in relation to the financial value of your claim is pure financial loss. So it's things like your loss of earnings, how much you've paid for prescriptions, that sort of thing. It's usually a mathematical formula. To recap, we have to prove liability. If we prove liability, then we have to get medical evidence to prove how much the value of your pain and suffering is, and then finally we tot up your financial losses, and then hopefully we come out with the correct sum in compensation.